In the economic importance of bacteria, we study about the different fields where these bacteria can be used to harvest various substances for the mankind, for the human beings and the human race. So the scientist who first found out the medicinal use of this bacterium was Alexander Fleming, and during his experiments he found out that some colonial growth of bacterium can be disrupted or killed with the help of something released by another bacterium or fungi. So what he did was he was using or making cultural plates. So this is a plate containing culture of Staphylococcus. Now, as soon or by mistake, what happened was he left one orange as such close to the culture of Staphylococcus. Now, he had left the culture close to that orange for a long time. So, orange got rotten and there was some blue growth. You all are aware that blue fungal growth takes place over the orange. So, that fungal growth came in contact with the culture plate, and the site or the place where it came in contact with the culture, all the Staphylococcus family or the colonies, they all started degrading. So you can see the lysis or the breakdown of the Staphylococcus family or colonies taking place in this entire area, which is close by the outgrowth of the blue colored penicillium notatum. So there is something being secreted by that oranges fungal growth, and because of that these staphylococcus were getting killed, and that was penicillin, which is an widely used antibiotic nowadays for killing the bacterium. So it this entire activity was first seen or identified by Alexander Fleming, and he even won the Nobel Prize in 1945 for his work. Later on he had or without telling anyone else, he had also used the penicillin on many of the soldiers of the world war, and all of them they survived. So during the World War II, this was a very important discovery took place and had revolutionized the medicinal field. So, the first thing is about the antibiotics. The substance which was released by the orange's blue color fungal growth was antibiotic. And what is an antibiotic? It is a chemical substance that kills or slows down the growth of bacterium. So, antibiotics are produced in living organisms, and from them it is extracted and is used on the bacterium for killing them. So the one of the antibiotic which is found is or widely used is penicillin, and it is uh, extracted from Penicillium chrysogenum. You have to underline and write it the similar way. Okay. So next is about some of the types of antibiotics which are present or which we should study about. The antibiotics which we should study about is penicillin, and it is found extracted from penicillin. It should be Penicillium chrysogenum. Please correct the spelling. Penicillium chrysogenum. It is used to treat diphtheria. Septomycin is the next antibiotic, and it is the main source is Streptomyces griseus. It is used to cure the tuberculosis. Chlorotetracycline, the source is Streptomyces aurifacens, and it is used to treat the typhoid. Erythromycin is the next antibiotic, and it is used to treat the streptomyces. Erythromycin is used to treat the rickettsial fever, and it is obtained from Streptomyces erythraeus. So these are some of the antibiotics, their sources, and the diseases which can be cured with the use of the antibiotics. You have to learn the names as well as their function and the source. Anyways, the question can be asked. Now, next important medicinal substance is the serum. It is a straw colored fluid or liquid which is separated from the blood clot. If you see that when blood oozes out from our body, then after the yellow colored sticky substance is left off, that is the serum, and it is utilized in order to treat various diseases. So first of all, you have to understand the difference between plasma and the serum. Plasma is the liquid portion of the blood, it is not the serum, whereas serum contains the salt, proteins, glucose, and fats. This is important. And it also contains antitoxins for particular pathogens. So, suppose I have suffered from a disease and my body is capable of releasing certain anti, like my serum, my blood serum is capable of fighting against the disease of the type, or is capable of fighting the same disease which I have suffered. So the same serum, if it is introduced to someone else, then that individual will also be capable of fighting against the disease. So the sample of serums are used in order to diagnose the medical problems of certain patients, and it is also used in order to treat various individuals. So, first of all, the serum is derived from an animal's body, often involving antibody, a protein used by the immune system to identify and neutralize the foreign object, which can be a bacteria or a virus, which I tried to just explain few seconds back. Antivenom, sometimes the snake bites and the stings, they can be treated by the antivenom, and antivenom is also taken or is extracted by the same method from the serum. Suppose you all have an idea that horse, they do not die by snake bites. So when a snake bites them, their blood can be taken up, and we can use the serum from extracted from their blood, which will be helpful in fighting against the snake bite. Someone, if a snake bites someone, we can give the antivenom to them directly, and it will give the same effect. It will serve as a medicine, and the individual will not die because of the poison. They will survive, and it is known as antivenom. Antiviral drugs used particularly for treating viral infections. So nowadays, whenever you hear that someone, we are right now in pandemic situation. So during this time, whenever you hear that serum is being donated, people are donating their serum. So someone is suffering from corona, and then after they are giving their serum to someone else, it means they are giving their blood, and from the blood serum is taken out and it is introduced into the individual. As because the individual, suppose A has already suffered from corona, now the blood serum of the A is capable of fighting against the disease, so they can donate their serum to someone else, and it can help in curing someone else's disease or corona. So this is antiviral drug. Antidote, a substance which can be used in order to counteract the effect of poisoning. So any individual who is suffering from a disease can be treated by this antidote, and without suffering from the disease, they can just escape it, which we are waiting for. We are waiting for the antidote of the corona.